Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rex and this is Survival Incognito Mode. Yes, Internet Historian uploaded another video. Then it just uploaded weapons video from In the Field. That is pretty fast from his side at least. When is he going to upload main channel video? Danny last time said that this is the last big video that I'm going to make from the main channel. I'm going to make smaller, like 20-minute or so videos so I can upload more. And then I don't know, it's been 6 months or something with the last video, I don't know. But yeah, obviously any video from Internet Historian is awesome. So survival, I guess Sumito is also back in this one. I can see his name in description. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the Rick and there's a link in the description. Check out the cards or place in cards, and yeah, let's watch it.
Survival. Survival? Who is this Survival? Does he have the latest survival tips? Look here, I've made a makeshift shirt out of a pair of pants. When disaster strikes, you must learn to survive if you want to survive. And sometimes, staying alive takes extreme measures. Now, the trick to this one is... Get back! Can't you see I have to preserve the species? All this and more on this episode of In the... Sumito.
This is so good of a topic, right? Survival. First of all, I know there are lots of people around US and other places too where they have built bunkers. So when shit goes down, they can go into their bunkers. They have this canned food for years and everything. Like, you know, the Walking Dead type of scenario or something. I don't know why. Probably because of nuclear fallout or something. But yeah, they have lots of this, you know, survival bunkers and things like that. So this is such a good topic.
So, I sentence you to life in prison for the crime of being too sexy.
I knew being horny on Twitter would catch up to me eventually, god damn it.
I'm just kidding, it's tax fraud.
Fuck!
So, you're now in prison. The roughest, toughest bad boy in prison walks up to you and he goes, "What's your name, cadet?" What do you do?
You don't know my name? You don't know who I am? You're asking my name?
I smacked you to the ground.
My name? But my face is now on the ground. You don't know my name? And I just keep doing that until they put me in the psych ward. My immediate thought would be, you gotta befriend the biggest guy there.
Actually, that is so realistic, right? If you go all filmy and Hollywoody in this kind of situation where somebody who's obviously been there for good enough time, who has a gang and everything, you go, you don't know mine, I'm trying to play tough, you got your ass beat immediately.
I don't reckon you go to the biggest guy and you punch him in the mouth. That's stupid, unless you are also one of the biggest guys.
Even if you are one of the biggest guys, if you're the biggest dude in a prison, I imagine you've now also got ties with everybody else.
So 3 of the biggest guys are gonna know.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, even if you're like, you know, Vin Diesel or something like that, a badass Jason Statham looking guy who basically walks up to the toughest guy there and punch him. No, that doesn't work because it's not just about physical brute strength, right? That's pretty primitive. What are you, a caveman? He will have connections and things, right? They probably have some kind of a system there. People really need that guy. So people would have gangs and shit. So other people will basically jump into you. Your survival odds go really down if you do shit like that. If you want to survive in prison, don't do any of the Hollywood bullshit. Just stay under the radar as much as you can. You'll be fine, I guess. Don't piss people off.
I'll show up and
this, I think, only works in the, you know, high security prisons, not your average prisons, I guess.
Shank you while you're asleep.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
So instead, what you do is walk up to the roughest, toughest guy in town and you give him a big kiss on the lips.
Exactly.
Consider us friends.
I'm here to play ball.
Okay, let's say big prison guy comes up to you and he goes, "Sumito, you looking pretty cute.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're my new boyfriend now."
Oh, hell yeah. Can I be the top?
Can I be the top?
And then just hope for the best at that point, I guess.
Like, that's great. Yeah, he's such a selfish lover. I can't stand it.
You're at VidCon, and I, for whatever reason, go, "Hey, yo, internet historian!"
Holy fuck, yeah. So I would turn around with everyone else and be like, where? But I'd have to do it in American. Oh, where? Awesome. Didn't do the main channel anymore.
So let's just say you walk up to me and you go, "Hey, Sumeto." And I'm like, "Hey, haven't seen you in a while." But then the dude next to us goes, internet historian? Are you the internet historian? And then suddenly everybody in a 360 around us turns and sees you.
Honestly, I think I would just take off running.
So proud of this community.
No, wait. Okay, you're in VidCon. Fan comes up to you. Oh, Smito, I love your stuff. Like and subscribe and all that. I love your catchphrase. Whammy.
You know how I say. Thanks for watching, guys. Whammy.
I just want to... And then they just start crying. Like, inconsolably crying. Right? What do you do now?
That's a Sumeto Media subscriber. You got to be a pro. I start crying with them.
Okay, it's now been 15 minutes of abject wailing.
Inconsolably. Oh, yeah. I'm on the floor. Wah, wah.
It's just two people just like making a scene.
Any real Sumeto Media fan would join me on the floor. Yo, was that fucking Sumeto? Oh, I got to join in. There'd be 30 or 40 of us, middle of the VidCon floor.
To be that vulnerable.
So, you're at VidCon. You've just shit yourself.
Seriously, for the topic segment, somebody basically recognizes you because you're some kind of celebrity and starts crying. What the fuck do you do at the moment? Like, why are you crying? What's happening? People are gathering around. Why is the kid crying? What the fuck do you do at the moment? That is such an awkward position.
And you're about to get out the door, and then you suddenly hear in this sense, Smito! Smito, come here! We've just formed a breakdancing circle. It's your turn.
Oh, man.
What do you do?
I'm walking up to you.
Nah.
Hey, internet historian, what's up? Clean shorts, huh? And then I just take off my shorts and everybody can see. Like, yeah, you can't dance like me, Mr. Clean Short. And now everybody's making fun of you.
I just start inconsolably crying.
I would walk up to the biggest, toughest, crying internet historian and just kiss him on the lips. So...
If I see all that thing, I would punch myself in the face because I know that's a nightmare, not reality. Because none of that shit makes sense.
You're on a plane. The plane is going down. Uh-oh, Smito.
Oh, no.
What do you do?
As the plane is falling, I would just wait until we're about to crash into the ground, and I would just jump up really hard, and then boom, I'd just be alive.
Perfect. There I was. I'm getting on this flight. And I sit down on my seat.
Sure.
I have my carry-on bag.
I know that's, jumping up is not going to do shit because how hard the plane is falling. But yeah, I think that is the one thing that I would try to do rather than doing nothing. Because let's be honest, put on your seatbelt is not going to work when a plane is fucking crashing, right? A seatbelt is not going to save you, right? They also have some regulation that your seat is supposed to be somewhat up rather than down, right? Because that's going to save you. No. If a plane is suddenly plummeting, I don't know. I'll try to jump, but I don't know how I can. How would I know when the ground is approaching? There's no window down. So I don't know. It's just weird. None of that would work. When plane's crashing, you're basically fucked.
I put that on the floor. Everything's going normally. There's a lady sitting next to me. She's sort of like my age. And exchange pleasantries. And then I pick up the bag and I put it on my lap.
Right.
Looking for my, I don't know, phone, whatever. And I put the bag back down on the floor. And then I look down. And what has happened is someone has left a fucking candy bar on the floor, and it has gotten on the bottom of the bag, and now it is on the front of my lap.
Oh.
And so it looks like I have shit all over the front of my pants.
As you do. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
And now it's like, well...
Wait a minute, don't the people check seats and everything before the next, arrivals come at that, whatever, passenger, whatever, customer? When the next flight is, don't they check if there's something left or they clean the area or something, or they don't do that shit? Anybody can leave any shit there and the next person will find that.
Okay, I've engaged this person who's sitting next to me in conversation, and I can't have them look over and notice that I've got, like, shit on the front of my pants.
Disgusting!
Right.
I've got to acknowledge this somehow. I think, okay, maybe I'll be frustrated, but also laugh to myself, ha 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 ha. She sort of turns over and, oh my god, there's chocolate all over the front of my pants.
Right.
I even, like, lifted the bag. Yep, there it is. Trying to be casual about it.
Right.
And then she's very helpful, right? She turns to me, she goes, oh, do you want some water to clean it off? And so she's got this big open bottle. I was like, actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Sure.
But I don't know, I was just kind of nervous. So I just thought, yeah, this makes sense. So I just started pouring some of the water from the water bottle onto the front of my crotch. And I'm like, I'm not thinking. Like, I don't have any tissues. I don't have anything.
The water hit your balls and you're just like, wait a second.
And it all dawned on me. I could have just gone to the bathroom and sorted the problem out.
Actually, that's not that far-fetched. It kind of makes sense because you were already nervous about the person next to you. What's that going to think? So probably you're not thinking all this shit. Like, is that a tissue? As soon as, oh, look at that. She's nice. She's offering water. Okay, let's pour the water. Oh, fuck. I don't have any tissue.
Private.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Of course I could. Why am I still sitting in this chair? And that becomes instantly funny to me. Uh-oh, I can't hide this. This is like I'm crying with laughter, and I don't know how to express. Because part of the joke is the fact that I'm awkward.
Right.
And so there's no way to express what's so funny to her. And so I just look like this psycho. So we politely ignored each other for the rest of the flight. Anyway, the point of why I'm telling you this story is because at one point we flew through a storm. It's incredible.
Yeah, okay, if I were instead of internet student, I wouldn't do none of that shit. I wouldn't talk to her, I wouldn't get water, I wouldn't have been so awkward, I would just walk my ass up to the bathroom. I don't give a fuck what people thinks. Alright? It happens. There's an accident happened because of a chocolate. I don't care what people thinks. That's the problem. You can only be embarrassed if you're constantly worried about what people around you think. Who gives a fuck, man? Do your thing, man. The right now problem is your chocolate over your pant, right? Go to the bathroom and clean it up.
It's like seeing something of such a scale and power that you realize exactly in that moment how not only fragile you are, but insignificant.
Seriously.
Right.
And it must be what it's like to be an astronaut and see Earth from the moon.
Right.
It was like this, except it was darker and angry looking than that. It was like,
whoa!
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dozens of them every second, all over. Like I'd never had that experience of just the sheer fuck.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah.
And in that moment, it felt as though the world could be ending.
I saw this TikTok where this dude had a pair of shorts and
Yeah, okay, so I haven't seen a hurricane, a tornado, something like that. Obviously, where I live, shit like that doesn't happen. Not in India, where I live. Obviously, shit like that happen in South India, Bay of Bengal and places like that. But it doesn't happen where I live, right? But I have seen a titanic storm. I don't know what phenomenon that was, right? I was a kid, I didn't search it up. If it happened right now, I would try to figure it out. But at the time I didn't. So lots of cloud, way too much lightning left to right, one after another. And I was like, what the fuck? That looked really epic at the moment. So I've seen the videos, right, of storm chasers, how tornadoes form up with supercells and things like that. When you see something like that, you will feel like, holy shit, that is epic. Like, I'm nothing in front of the nature, because look at that.
the back pockets of the shorts were exactly the same as the front pockets. Instead of being flat, they were just like angled off to the side. So like if you accidentally pissed yourself, you could just flip the shorts around and then no one would know.
Think about what you're saying right now, man. How would I have shit the front of my pants?
It's such a beautiful contrast between this story. Let me see it. Let me see the shorts.
But
NordVPN renewed the contract.
Yeah, but he's dead.
I have an idea, but it's gonna take a lot of Photoshop. Upgrading 4 months free with a 2-year plan.
it's a cyberpunk music.
Uploading international Netflix catalog. Installing a huge saving on a 2-year plan. Why not? Integrating savings with region-specific pricing. So good. Oh my god, so much money saved in it. It's all coming back to me now. I remember everything.
You're not done yet, Nord man. You can die when you're finished.
You're right. I've still got work to do. Excuse me. Do you have Nord? Get Nord. Fuck you, buddy. Click the link in the description. Fuck you, Kip Nord. It's risk-free with Nord's money-back guarantee.
My god. He's back.
NordVPN.com/incognito.
So you're in an
Alright, all the stupid shit that he put effort into, this is the least effort he put into that ad, right? He's just like, I don't know, let's make some, I don't know, Darth Vader resurrection type of some video and just makes any shit up, I guess. But for that, it's so damn funny. Well, you know, Cyberpunk music remind me, when is he going to do the main channel videos about Cyberpunk and how disaster that was, or, you know, GameStop thing? Damn, that is something. I really want to see Internet Student take on that. I love In the Field, but, you know, he's so great with tackling stupidity topics of the world. And there has been many in past year, right? You could definitely make 2-3 video easily just by what happened past year, I guess.
apartment building. You realize there's a zombie apocalypse, so you hop onto your elevator. The second that you hit the button, the cable snaps.
Oh my god.
You're in a free fall.
Yup.
You have maybe 8 seconds to think. Survival instincts, go.
So we'd be falling, right? I'd spot at the top, oh my god, there's like a vent.
Right.
And so I'd get out my pocket knife and I'd start using the knife
you don't
part
have that
to
much
like
time.
undo the screws.
Okay.
I'd do it real quick, you know.
Yeah, you've only got 8 seconds, so you gotta be fast.
Before I jumped out though, I'd press all the buttons.
Right.
And then that way, like, the doors would be opening as the elevator is falling past the doors.
Wait a minute, if cable snapped, wouldn't the input would have been snapped too? Because all the cable that is basically electronic cable would have also snapped with it if it's falling that fast, I think. I don't know. Look, first of all, what if plane is falling now? What would you do? I would jump up. That won't do shit. What if the elevator's falling now? What would you try to hang on to something? Would try to do? Nothing's going to work. Here's the thing, man. All the Hollywood shit likes to give you hope, but the point is, situation like this, you literally can't do nothing. Maybe 1 in a million chance you can survive for whatever reason, but that's 1 in a million. Other 999,000 people, whatever are there, are going to die, right? 1 in a million, elevator crash, maybe one can survive. So, I don't know, if elevator falls like that, you're basically dead because you're in free fall. It's like jumping out of the fucking window, right? You're doing that basically. You're in free fall. So you can't be saved. It's like jumping out of the whatever floor you were at. That's it, I guess.
And then I'll be climbing up on the outside of the elevator, right? Just
That's
before
not gonna
we
do
hit
anything.
the ground, I'll wait for one of these doors to open, and then I'll just snap right through, do an action roll,
Excellent.
and then land on my feet. No problem.
Congratulations. You have made it to the lobby.
Bullshit. If you're in free fall, you are at your velocity, right? Like a free fall velocity. So whether you jump out of some another door or something, you're gonna get hurt doing that, even if you time it, because you were in free fall.
However, fungal type zombie invasion.
Oh my god.
You have bumped into Herstoриan. If you breathe in this fungal infection, you will die. What is the most effective way for you to keep your breathing clear so that you don't turn into the Last of Us style zombie?
Okay, maybe you rip a sleeve off your shirt or something and you wrap it around your face, but before you
Or maybe just you reach out in your pocket and there's a fucking mask there, because that's what we've been using for past fucking year. We got this shit.
wrap it around your face, you pee on it.
I will say that there is a reason I picked Herstoриan.
Oh, you take a bra and you cut it in half.
A bra, because of the tremendous amount of elastic, can be forged into a much thicker and more effective face mask than any sort of t-shirt would allow you to use.
Oh, that's neat. The problem is Herstoриan has like triple J's, and so it's
Absolute anime.
it's just gonna go all the way on top of my head, yeah. What you could also do, if it's a fungus problem, I always keep some athlete's foot cream in my jacket pocket.
Absolute immunity. Perfect.
Yeah, I would probably just cover my whole body with it.
God.
I love
What I would do is go out and die, because all this crafty shit is not gonna work.
this. I love everything about this. Just imagine you are here to steal, but you don't want them to know that, so you gotta act casual.
Of course.
You've gotta act more casual than you've ever been in your entire life.
Just go in and act casual like you buy 'em all the time.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just looking left and right. How's it going, man?
Okay, what is this?
Alright, just putting it on, right? Keep the hands free. And then inch towards the mirror. Near
What, he's gonna
the
run?
door.
Why is there a table filled with board games? that take a very long time to buy jewelry.
Hey, you want to game a Kaplunk
For the
while
kids.
I decide?
Hey, I need an engagement ring and Stratego. Just buying a gold chain and
Oh, that is a good strategy though, right? Because let's be honest, women come there with their children and they will take time browsing the jewelry. If kids starts crying, they have to go, so nobody did any kind of purchase. If your game's there, kids can play with the game. There is the sit something, they can sit there and play with the games. One mother takes all the time in the world to browse and actually buy something.
my Adidas flip-flops.
He knows he doesn't have the money for this thing. His heart is racing. He probably doesn't know what to say. Here we go. He's probably counting down in his fucking head. He's probably going 3, 2,
Oh shit.
1.
Whoop.
This guy like barely looks.
Take a look at that Sonic 3 style wind up he does. Whoop, zoom.
No, it's locked. I love this. Why didn't
Alright.
he come in and go, oh, and then just like test it by opening it back up?
Do you think he gets arrested? Do you think the guy just takes the Nexus back
mean, yeah.
and go, dude, just fuck off? Like, this is, you're so bad, just fuck off.
You still want to play Mousetrap, right? Oh, wah. There he is going to court.
I mean, what do you think was going to happen?
Oh, all right, what would you do? Thank you for coming into this.
I mean, yeah, of course, you know, if we had let him go, they would have tried it again, thinking they will let them go again, right? Now they would come with a hammer or something to break the fucking glass.
Jewelry store.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I try on this necklace, by the way?
No problem. Let me secure it fastly to your neck with a padlock.
Oh, wow. The doors are locked. You really keep the doors
Oh,
locked?
yeah, I know. We keep
Doors
them
locked. I left
yeah.
my umbrella outside. Thought I could just run out and grab the umbrella.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll grab the umbrella for you.
Yeah, sure,
You
appreciate
stay
it.
right here.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Right here. I am backing up to the door while still keeping perfect line of sight with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am never losing my gaze as I am inching over to. All right, I got the umbrella.
Thank you.
Back in the door. I'm
Okay,
back in the door.
Yeah. You're back in
the
the door. Cool. What can I help?
Here's the
Awesome.
here's the umbrella.
Appreciate it. What can I help you with today?
That necklace. Wait, what?
Yeah, this necklace? Yeah, absolutely. It's $2,500. If you want to try it on, feel free. Let me know if you'll be
You
ready.
owe me $2,500.
What are you talking?
That's
I'm on this
perfect.
side of the counter. You just went out to get the
This is
umbrella,
nice.
buddy.
I saw you jump over.
I work here. I'm allowed to jump over. Listen, do you want to see the necklace or not? Tell you what, for you, best price, $1,500.
If this is something I can buy, how come it's padlocked to your neck?
Honestly, you're being a little bit hostile right now. I'm going to unlock the door. I'm going to give you one chance to get out of here before I call the cops, okay?
Fine, but I'm keeping the umbrella.
That is so Family Guy, South Park
When
type
I
of
was in
thing.
Bangladesh, guys would just walk around holding hands.
Oh.
I'd look at my cousin and I'd be like, yo, isn't it like way not okay to be gay here? Yeah, it's like way not
Wait a
okay.
minute,
Like
is
they
it?
would beat
I
you
don't
in
know
the
that.
streets for it. It's like totally not all right.
Right.
And I'm like, well, what's with those dudes? And he's like, well, they're not gay, obviously. What do you mean, obviously? They're holding hands. He's like, yeah, but like in
Look at the like and subscribe.
a straight way. Like if it was in a gay way, like they wouldn't be doing it all this openly, right?
Yeah. I sure hope they're making out in a straight way. Did your cousin then reach out his hand and like try to hold yours?
He did do that a few times, but I was not comfortable with it.
Really?
Yeah, you hold hands with your mate.
Do you kind of like swing your arms as you're walking?
Yes.
Kind of like you're skipping through a meadow?
Yes. Weirdly, stuff like that is normalized because it's like, well, of course you're not gay.
You are gay.
Okay, so if it's completely
Wait a minute, what? They do that in Bangladesh? They hold their hand? Come on. I mean, that's weird. Why would you hold your hand? What's the point of that? If it's a romantic partner, it's more of a intimate moment. I understand that. But if you're just friends, what's the purpose of holding hands to begin with? I don't know. That's just weird.
straight, I kind of don't understand the purpose of it.
That's where I got lost as well, because I was like, if it's not a romantic thing, what the fuck are we doing? Two dudes holding hands, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Are you holding it like this, or are you interlocking fingers?
Either or, I don't think that makes a difference.
Is it gay to just hold pinkies?
Probably not.
Or is it like, no, this is masculine, like you're gripping on firmly to a baguette?
No, not at all. I do think it's interesting that like holding hands with a guy is perfectly socially acceptable, but holding hands with a woman would be too much of a public display of affection.
Yeah.
It's a wonky world.
You had your hand like this, and then your mate comes along and he's got one finger. He just puts his finger like right through the hole.
I can't imagine. So long as the thing that's going through that fist is someone else's hand, I think you're fine.
I mean, I don't know. There must be some kind of a historical event that happened that people are holding their hands. I don't know. People get kidnapped there or something. I don't know. Something happened in the past that made people hold their hands or something. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Otherwise, you know, psychologically, it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you hold hands?
Well, the problem with slow-moving zombies is they're just too easy. You just barricade the house, go to the second floor, and then kick the ladder down. And so they have to kind of manufacture stupidity into the scenario in order for anything to happen. Because otherwise you just go...
Coral.
Maybe you do it as a reality show. So you go, here are the zombies.
Yeah, but how are you going to restock? Right? If you're on top, fine. But how long your supply is going to last? You will have to go back down again. And zombies will know that you're there. There will be, you know, lots of them around, I guess.
They are paid actors, of course, so don't go attacking them.
Sure.
Survive for 2 weeks. If they fake bite you, then you're out.
So it's tag. Okay, yeah.
Creative reality TV show hour. Samito, more suggestions.
A game where it's like 12 contestants, 6 women, 6 men. One of the men is a virgin, one of the females is a virgin. And the goal, who is the virgin?
Oh, no, but it's too easy. Like, I'd go to each of the guys and go, all right, fellas, have you still got your foreskins? All right. There you go. I can tell which one the virgin is. Oh, I lost mine horse riding.
I think I might have one. We call it Chastity House.
Okay.
Where nobody's allowed to jerk off or have sex.
Right.
That's basically it.
Okay, I've got another one.
What do you got?
But instead of, like, no sex, no... no wiping.
Brilliant.
So you can go number 2. But she's not allowed to clean up the area.
Ah, man, what would you even do? And when it rains, everybody would just be hanging out outside.
What if you set it up like the Truman Show? What you've got is this pre-built house, but there's actually walkways within the walls. So people, like producers and stuff, are within the walls.
Okay.
And it's called gaslighting. And all you do is just gaslight the shit out of the person. They put their toothbrush down, and then they leave the bedroom, and because the whole thing is surveilled, a producer then comes out of a secret door, moves their toothbrush slightly, and then goes back into the wall. And then you just see how long the person can get by without just going fucking mad.
I like it. That would
12
be...
contestants.
Okay.
It is a physical challenge like those Japanese...
obstacle courses? Ninja, whatever?
Yes. But 11 of them are actors. Every week, just one of them pretends to get horrifically injured.
Okay.
And then you just see how long it takes for this one guy who's not in on it to refuse to do the obstacle course. Okay, at some point we're going to have to get off reality television.
I don't think we do.
I'm going to throw in one for a game show as well.
Okay.
I reckon it's...
No, that's so good, right? I mean, producers hiding out in holes and changing shit up so you panic like, who does that? That is a real mindfuck, right? Because let's be honest, you had this moment. Usually you don't forget things, but sometimes for whatever reason you forget doing something and suddenly you see like, who changed that? You panic. Clearly it's you who did that, but you don't remember it. Very rarely it happens, but when it happens, there's a panic feeling like, okay, why is it like this? Right? So imagine that actually happening very regular basis in this thing. Right? Everybody else is acting weirdly, getting hurt and shit like that. You would panic like, what the fuck is happening right now? But if you know that this is a reality show, you would figure shit out like this is people doing shit. Right? But if nobody tells you this is a reality show, hidden cameras and shit, that would be something. That would be a panicky situation.
Something like... it's Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
But it's nothing but racial slurs.
Brilliant.
Oh.
And then at the end, like, if you want to win the money, you have to say it out loud with an angry infection.
Everybody in there is a host, and everybody, I guess, judges or whatever that is, are all minority races.
Can we get a G? 2 G's. Did you want to take a shot at the answer?
No.
All right, we're spinning for the 58th time.
Oh, fuck. All right, it's been 5 weeks and nobody's claimed the big prize.
Okay, today's category is another racial slur. Here's the survival situation. You're at the end of a YouTube video and we can't think of an outro.
What I do
What do you do?
I just press the stop record button.
What?
Situation.
Oh, look, he didn't put any effort into the ad section. He didn't put any effort into outro section. This is his less and less effort makes it even better. Isn't that weird, man? He puts even less and less effort into his video, and that's how somehow it's charm. It's the charm of this channel. Man, I hope he makes another main channel video because I love all this shit. I love Takeoff Internet Historian, but I really need entire topic tackled by Internet Historian. I know, you know, the way he makes and the way it, you know, he basically, I don't know, figure things out, search for things. It takes really high time. He makes this video and trend of that video is like I put very little effort, but that's not fucking true. He puts an immense level of effort. It takes time to edit and everything. So I know that's why it takes time, but I remember him saying that I'm going to make short videos now so I can upload more of them. I don't know what happened to that. I hope he tackled Cyberpunk and especially GameStop because GameStop was is really Internet Historian type. And you know, Cyberpunk can be one of those Fallout 76 or Engineering of No Man's Sky, whatever the 2 game video he has, because those are the biggest hit video of his main channel, I guess. So he can definitely make one about Cyberpunk and it would be instant hit. Right, people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cards for basic cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.